Hi, this is Paul Acevedo of Android Central, here with a video look at Slingshot Braves. It is a Japanese role-playing game for Android. I'm running it on my EVGA Tegra Note 7. Got a little announcement thing going here. Slingshot Braves is similar to other role-playing games made for mobile, but it has a really cool difference, which I'll show you in just a minute, and that's the battle system. Let's see what we've got here. This is the map screen. I got a present from this guy, and I'm already following him, so that's cool. Then you pick up missions by going here into town. There is a story. Basically, demons are invading the land, and you have to find a legendary weapon in order to fight them off. The story is told through little interactions with the NPCs here. Your actual party members don't say anything, unfortunately, so it's not like a great story, but it is good enough to get things going. So you simply select missions from a menu, much like Pac-Man Monsters and many other mobile RPGs. It's convenient. You don't have to worry about exploration. You know, the fun of the game is the combat itself, and so that's what these missions give you. And each one, or most of them, have 3 segments. So here's the first segment. I've got a party of 3 characters, but only 2 can be active at any time. The third character is resting and will regain HP. You can swap them out. Now here's the cool part. You fight enemies not by using menus, but by slingshotting your character at the enemies. So I'm going to do that. This guy has an area of effect attack. This character uses a lance, and she will simply pierce through enemies. You can judge how they're going to go by the dotted line. And the cool thing is that you can bounce off the other members of your party in order to increase your combo meter, which makes you do more damage. Here goes. So it can be pretty exciting watching the combo animations and the coins you get from your attacks. Each character's life is visible by the circle around them. This enemy here is almost dead, and I can see my life there, or over here. Just gonna smack into them. So we just won the first round, now we're going on to the second. You do have to beat all 3 rounds in order to actually get credit for the win. And continuing costs premium currency, much like other games of this type. Every mission you go on costs stamina, which refills over time. Again, a standard thing for free-to-play games. Now here's the other character, the reflecting character. All 3 of your characters have a different standard attack, and there's 2 more types of attacks you can unlock later on, but I don't have them yet. See, he bounces around and just hits everyone he can until he stops bouncing into anything. Kind of like Pool. So if you enjoy games where you have to judge reflection angles, then you're going to eat up this combat. And I'm not actually great at Pool, but I still really like the combat system. Okay, we won the second round, and now we're off to the third, which is a boss battle, fighting a giant slime. There's a decent variety of enemies. They're all pretty standard genre things: skeletons, slimes, demonic versions of your characters. I think visually the game is pretty good. It's not actually pushing the hardware very much, but the art style and the bright colors are really appealing, so it still looks good. Now this character has charged up his special skill. All 3 of them have a unique special skill, and you can choose to use them instead of a regular attack. Okay, and basically I just have several seconds to launch these attacks at however many enemies I want, and then after the time runs out, the damage will be incurred. It's just a fun little rapid fire thing. And that killed him. Alright, we cleared the mission. This does require an online connection, and it saves your progress in the cloud, although you have to remember your account information to be able to recover it. And you get a bunch of different items that can be used for crafting and stuff, I believe. The tutorial on that is not great. There's also daily and weekly events you can participate in. They're actually a little hard, or I'd show it to you. Slingshot Braves also has a cool co-op feature in which you can team up with another human player and take on different missions. There's several missions to choose from. They all have different star ratings. You can play either locally via Wi-Fi or over the internet, which is cool. It suggests a few people to play with, but then it does this. They're already in a co-op battle. So the matchmaking is actually pretty lame, but it does still work. If I choose to play randomly, it will find you somebody, and then either they're already a match or they're not. And then you can team up with them and basically do missions just like the single player, except that you both take turns and you can help each other out, which is a cool feature, although I experienced some connection issues. Slingshot Braves is a really fun, free-to-play RPG. I just really love the combat mechanics. If you enjoy grinding and just taking on different missions when you have the time, then the slingshotting thing works really well, and I love that the game has co-op. I wish there was more story and that the menus were laid out a little better, but it is still a really cool and surprising game. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. Read the full review at AndroidCentral.com.